Two quick thoughts about confession this morning. Confession basically means that we are saying sorry to God for the things that we've done wrong and making a promise not to do them again. But it's not always that easy, is it? It can be hard to admit when we are wrong or have been naughty, or especially to admit when we've done something hurtful to someone else. On the outside, we try our absolute best to look perfect, flawless, immaculate, and we try as hard as we can to preserve that image at all times. That makes us a bit like eggs, doesn't it? Not in terms of physical appearance, but in terms of having a perfect and seemingly flawless exterior. But the honest truth about an egg is that the real substance, the real beauty lies within. You have to crack an egg to get to the good bit. The shell is just a container. On cracking open, it's messy, the contents are not easily contained, but the potential is suddenly enormous. Cake, omelette, biscuit, rice, eggnog. We spend so much time trying to maintain that perfect, flawless exterior, when in truth, if we spent less time fighting to keep the unconfessed mess inside, if we let the cracks show, others would be able to see much more clearly God at work inside us. His healing, His restoring, and His forgiving. The facade of perfect reality obscures people from seeing Christ within us. It's through our brokenness that His true transformational power is revealed. The real tragedy is that most of the time we're trying to pretend things are all hunky-dory, even to Jesus Himself, the one who sees all, and is the one who holds the key to dealing with all that we're trying to contain. We actually kid ourselves into believing that we can keep Christ out. I love the Japanese tradition of kintsugi, where, when a valued ceramic heirloom is broken, it's not simply binned, it's painstakingly glued back together with a lacquer mixed with pure gold, silver or platinum. It beautifies the cracks and flaws. It acknowledges the whole history of the object. It lets it continue its story. It points to triumph over disaster, refuses to hide the damage, and the end result is so much more beautiful and elegant than the original. My second brief thought this morning is about luggage. When I watch Year 7s heading into school on a games day, carrying instruments, cricket kit and all their books, they look like they're moving home. These pint-sized pack horses are bowed under the weight of equipment they lug around for the day ahead. We carry so much unconfessed sin around with us, it's just like baggage weighing us down. The weight of guilt is emotional and spiritual, and as long as we hold on to it, we'll never have hands free to grasp hold of all the blessings God has for us. Letting go is painful, especially if we've been clinging to it for a considerable length of time, doing our best to seem as if we're coping, or hiding it on the inside like our egg illustration. But if we do put it down, hand it over, crack it open to let God get to work inside, if we confess it, the healing and change can start. We're liberated from guilt through the simple act of acknowledging where we've been wrong. Not only do we release it, but we're also less likely to do it again. The minute we embrace the pain of saying we're sorry, the hope woven within it breaks through, because confession goes hand in hand with God's amazing grace embodied in His forgiveness. So let's keep a short account, shall we? Let others see the awe-inspiring grace of God at work in our flawed lives, and make it all about glorifying Him rather than protecting our own reputations.